Hello everyone. Welcome back to Knowledge Galaxy. Today, I want you to slow down. Take a deep breath. And just listen, not with your ears, but with your heart. Because today's video is not about motivation. It's not about success tips. It's not about hustling harder. Today's video is about awakening. There is a very old truth, a truth that mystics, saints, and enlightened beings have been repeating for centuries. When you change the way you think, the universe changes the way it responds to you. Most people think life happens to them. But the reality is, life happens through them. And once you truly understand this, your fear begins to dissolve. Your confusion starts clearing. And your life slowly, very slowly, begins to transform. So stay with me till the end. Because this video might not change your day. But it can definitely change your direction. The big illusion we all live in. Let me ask you something very honestly. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, things just don't work out? You plan. You hope. You pray. Yet life keeps giving you the same pain. The same problems. The same patterns. Relationships break again and again. Money comes and goes. Peace never stays. And slowly, you start believing. Life is unfair. God is testing me. Maybe I'm just unlucky. But what if I tell you something uncomfortable? Life is not against you. The universe is not punishing you. Nothing is going wrong. What's actually happening is much deeper. You are living inside a mental pattern. And the universe is simply reflecting it back to you. The universe does not listen to your words. This is very important to understand. The universe does not listen to what you say. It listens to who you are being. You may say, I want happiness. But if inside you are carrying fear, insecurity, and lack, the universe hears fear, not your words. You may say, I want abundance. But if deep down you believe, I am not enough. I don't deserve. Then the universe responds to that belief. The universe has only one job. To reflect your inner state. It does not judge. It does not reward. It does not punish. It simply mirrors. Your mind is a mirror, not a window. Most people think the mind is a window to see reality. No. The mind is a mirror. You don't see the world as it is. You see the world as you are. A fearful mind sees danger everywhere. A loving mind sees love even in silence. A peaceful mind finds peace even in chaos. So when people say, this world is toxic. This world is cruel. This world is unsafe. What they are really saying is, my inner world is disturbed. And the universe has no choice but to agree. Why thinking is so powerful? Thoughts are not harmless. Every thought you think carries energy. Every repeated thought becomes a belief. Every belief shapes your decisions. And every decision shapes your destiny. Your entire life right now is nothing but the physical result of your past thinking. This is not philosophy. This is awareness. Once you see this, you stop blaming people, situations, and fate. You start taking responsibility, not with guilt, but with power. Same thinking, same life. Let me say this very clearly. If you keep thinking the same way, you will keep living the same life. You can change cities. You can change relationships. You can change jobs. But if your inner dialogue remains the same, your outer life will rearrange itself to give you the same experience again. Different faces. Same pain. This is why people say, why does this always happen to me? Because you are still the same inside. The moment of real transformation. Transformation does not begin when life changes. Transformation begins when you see. The moment you observe your thoughts. Instead of believing them. You step out of unconscious living. Most humans are not living. They are reacting. Reacting to memories. Reacting to fears. Reacting to conditioning. Awareness breaks this cycle. You are not your thoughts. This might be the most liberating realization of your life. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. Thoughts come and go. You remain. Once you understand this, thoughts lose their control over you. And when thoughts lose control, the universe starts responding differently. Because now your energy has changed. Why the universe changes its path? People say, after meditation, after awareness, life just flows. Why? Because struggle was never outside. It was inside. When inner resistance drops, life doesn't need to push anymore. Opportunities appear. Right people arrive. Things align naturally. Not magically, but energetically. If this is making sense to you, if something inside you feels calm right now, type "I am aware" in the comments. And if you feel this message can help someone, please share this video. Because awareness shared multiplies awareness. Why most people are always restless? Let me ask you something gently. Why is it that even after achieving something, peace doesn't stay? You get what you wanted. A job, a relationship, money, recognition. Yet after some time, the same emptiness returns. This is not because you failed. This is because desire itself is restless. Desire always says, when I get this, then I'll be happy. But the moment you get it, the mind creates a new desire. So happiness is always postponed. Tomorrow. Later. Someday. And life keeps slipping by. Desire is not the problem, attachment is. Understand this very carefully. Wanting something is natural. But clinging to it is suffering. Desire says, I would like this. Attachment says, I cannot be happy without this. The moment your happiness depends on an outcome, you lose your freedom. Now fear enters. Fear of losing. Fear of not getting. Fear of failure. And fear blocks the natural flow of life. How attachment blocks the universe. The universe responds to openness, not desperation. When you are attached, your energy is tight, contracted, anxious. You are saying energetically, I don't trust life, and the universe mirrors that distrust. But when you are relaxed, open, and accepting, your energy expands. And life moves toward you effortlessly. This is why calm people often receive more. Without chasing. The art of letting go, without giving up. Letting go does not mean you stop acting. It means you stop forcing. You do what you can. With sincerity, honesty, and presence. Then you release the outcome. You say internally, I trust life to handle the rest. This trust is powerful. Because trust aligns you with existence. Effort versus struggle, most people confuse these. Effort is natural. Struggle is psychological. Effort feels light. Struggle feels heavy. Effort comes from clarity. Struggle comes from fear. When you are aligned inside, effort becomes joyful. But when your mind is divided, every action feels exhausting. So the goal is not to stop effort, but to remove inner conflict. Alignment begins with awareness. Alignment doesn't happen outside. It happens inside. It begins the moment you observe your thoughts. Without immediately reacting to them. Just watching. Thoughts lose power. When they are seen clearly. And when inner noise reduces. Intuition becomes audible. That intuition guides you better than fear ever could. When you stop chasing, life comes closer. This is one of life's biggest paradoxes. The more desperately you chase something, the further it feels. But the moment you relax, things start moving toward you. Not because you stopped wanting, but because you stopped resisting. Resistance is invisible, but its impact is huge. Practical inner shifts you can start today. Let me share a few gentle shifts. Notice your inner dialogue. Are you constantly complaining inside? Judging? Expecting? Just notice. No correction yet. Replace force with presence. Do one thing at a time, fully. Presence heals confusion. Trust small moments. Life doesn't change suddenly. It changes subtly. Respect small peace. Remember this truth. You don't attract what you want. You are. So instead of asking, how do I change my life? Ask, how do I change my inner state? The outer will follow. If this message is touching something inside you, comment, I trust life. And if you're watching Knowledge Galaxy for growth, not just information. Part 3. Why silence is more powerful than positive thinking. The limitation of positive thinking. For many years, people have been told. Think positive. Replace negative thoughts. Affirm success. But let me tell you something very honestly. Positive thinking is better than negative thinking. But both are still thinking. And thinking itself is the noise. If inside you there is fear, no amount of positive words can hide it. You may say, I am confident. But if deep inside there is doubt, the body knows the truth. The universe responds to the deeper layer. Not the surface words. Silence is not empty, it is full. Silence is not the absence of sound. Silence is the absence of mental chatter. In silence, you are not trying to fix anything. You are not trying to improve anything. You are simply being. And in that being, a deep healing begins. Because most of our problems are created by overthinking. Why silence changes your energy. When the mind becomes quiet, your energy becomes clear. Confusion disappears. Not because you found answers, but because questions dissolve. In silence, you are aligned with life. And alignment is more powerful than effort. Unconscious patterns, the invisible chains. Most people believe they are making choices. But in reality, they are repeating patterns. Same emotional reactions. Same type of relationships. Same fears. Why? Because the unconscious mind loves familiarity. Even if it is painful. Awareness breaks this loop. The moment you see a pattern, you are no longer controlled by it. Awareness alone is enough. You don't need to fight your thoughts. You don't need to suppress emotions. Just see them. Awareness is like light. Darkness disappears on its own. The more you observe, the less power fear has. Living without fear of the future. Fear of the future exists only in the mind. The future never arrives. There is always only now. When you are fully present, fear cannot survive. Because fear needs imagination. Presence cuts imagination. How to practice silence in daily life. You don't need a mountain or monastery. You can practice silence while walking, eating, breathing, Listening. Just be fully there. Silence is not a technique. It is a state of allowing. When you become silent, life speaks. Life is always guiding you. But its voice is very subtle. It cannot be heard over the noise of constant thinking. When you become quiet, clarity arises naturally. Remember this deeply. You don't need to control life. You need to understand yourself. Understanding brings peace. Peace brings alignment. Alignment brings effortless living. If silence feels comforting to you, comment, "I choose awareness." And if Knowledge Galaxy feels like a safe space for you, stay connected. Part 4. Ego, Identity and the Illusion of Control. What exactly is the ego? Most people think ego means pride. No. Ego is much more subtle. Ego is the idea you carry about who you are. I am successful. I am a failure. I am strong. I am weak. I am important. I am ignored. All these are identities. And the moment you attach to an identity, you start protecting it. That protection creates fear. Identity is a prison, very comfortable, very painful. Identity gives you a sense of stability. But it also limits you. Once you say, "This is who I am," you stop growing. You react not from awareness, but from self-image. And life becomes a struggle to defend that image. Ego lives through comparison. Ego cannot exist alone. It needs comparison. Better than someone. Worse than someone. Ahead of someone. Behind someone. The moment comparison stops, ego starts dissolving. And when ego dissolves, peace arises. Why ego creates suffering? Ego wants control. It wants certainty. It wants guarantees. But life is unpredictable. So ego lives in constant tension. Trying to manage outcomes. Trying to control people. Trying to secure the future. And this constant effort drains your energy. The illusion of control. Let me say this gently. You have control over your actions, not over results. The universe has its own intelligence. When ego tries to dominate life, life resists. But when you cooperate with life, life supports you. What surrender really means? Surrender is misunderstood. It does not mean weakness. It does not mean inaction. Surrender means you do your part fully. You accept what comes without resistance. There is strength in surrender. Because surrender removes inner conflict. From doer to witness. Most people live as doers. I did this. I failed. I achieved. But awareness shifts you into a witness. You watch actions happening. Thoughts arising. Emotions flowing. And suddenly, life feels lighter. Because you are no longer carrying it alone. When ego falls, flow begins. Without ego, there is no pressure to prove anything. You act from clarity, not from insecurity. Decisions become simple. Life becomes graceful. This is what people call being in flow. Practical inner practice. Next time something triggers you, pause. Observe the reaction. Ask silently, which identity is being threatened? Just seeing it loosens its grip. Remember this. You are not your name. You are not your role. You are not your past. You are awareness. Experiencing life. And awareness is free. If this part helped you understand yourself better, comment, "I release control." And if Knowledge Galaxy feels like home to you, stay with this journey. In part 5, we will explore why pain becomes suffering, how acceptance transforms wounds, emotional healing without suppression, living with an open heart, the beauty of vulnerability. Part 5. Pain, acceptance and the healing power of an open heart. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. Let me begin with a truth that can change the way you see your wounds. Pain is part of life. But suffering is created by the mind. Pain happens when something hurts you. Suffering begins when you resist that pain. Most people don't suffer because of pain. They suffer because they keep asking, why did this happen to me? It shouldn't have happened. I didn't deserve this. Resistance multiplies pain. How the mind turns pain into suffering. Pain is momentary. The mind makes it permanent. By replaying it. By analyzing it. By identifying with it. You say, I am broken. I am damaged. I am a victim. And slowly, pain becomes your identity. But pain was never meant to define you. It was meant to wake you up. Acceptance is not resignation. Many people fear acceptance. They think, if I accept pain, I will become weak. No. Acceptance does not mean you approve of what happened. It means you stop fighting reality. Fighting reality drains your energy. Acceptance releases it. When you accept, pain begins to soften. Healing does not come from fixing. This may surprise you. You don't heal by fixing yourself. You heal by allowing yourself. Allowing emotions to arise. Allowing tears to flow. Allowing sadness to be felt. Suppressed emotions don't disappear. They hide in the body. Awareness brings them back to the surface. So they can dissolve. Why vulnerability is strength. We are taught to be strong. To hide emotions. To move on. To be tough. But true strength is the courage to feel deeply. Vulnerability opens the heart. An open heart heals faster than a closed, protected one. When you stop judging your emotions, there are no wrong emotions. Anger is not bad. Sadness is not weakness. Fear is not failure. They are messages. When you listen instead of judge, emotions complete their cycle and leave. A simple healing practice. When pain arises, sit quietly. Feel it in the body. Don't label it. Don't analyze it. Just breathe into it. Awareness is medicine. How acceptance changes your energy. The universe responds differently to a heart that accepts. Acceptance creates softness. Softness attracts support. When you stop fighting life, life stops fighting you. Remember this deeply. You are not broken. You are becoming. Pain didn't come to punish you. It came to expand your consciousness. If this part touched your heart, comment, I allow healing. And if Knowledge Galaxy feels like a space of safety for you, stay with this journey. Part 6. Love without attachment. Freedom in relationships. What most people call love. Let us begin with honesty. What most people call love is actually need. I need you to make me happy. I need you to stay. I need you to understand me. This kind of love is heavy. It creates fear. Fear of losing. Fear of being abandoned. Fear of not being enough. And fear slowly poisons relationships. Attachment is not love. Attachment says, you are mine. Love says, you are free. Attachment wants control. Love allows growth. Attachment asks, what can I get? Love asks, what can I give without losing myself? The difference is subtle, but life-changing. Relationships as mirrors. Every relationship is a mirror. People don't trigger you randomly. They touch the wounds you haven't healed yet. If someone makes you angry, there is unhealed anger inside. If someone makes you feel insecure, there is self-doubt within. Instead of blaming, observe. Awareness turns relationships into teachers. Why we expect so much from others? Because we are disconnected from ourselves. When you don't give yourself love, you demand it from others. When you don't feel whole, you look for completion outside. But no one can fill an inner void except awareness. Love without losing yourself. True love does not ask you to disappear. It invites you to be more yourself. Boundaries are not walls. They are self-respect. When you respect yourself, love flows naturally. Freedom is the highest form of love. To love someone and still let them be free is the highest intelligence. Freedom does not weaken connection. It purifies it. When there is freedom, there is trust. And where there is trust, love deepens. Practical shift in relationships. Next time you feel triggered, pause. Breathe. Ask silently, what inside me is reacting? This question changes everything. When love becomes meditation. When you are aware in relationships, love becomes a spiritual practice. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to wake up. And slowly, relationships stop hurting and start healing. Love is not possession. Love is presence. Love does not bind. Love liberates. And when love is free, the universe supports it. If this part resonated with you, comment